If you're ever going to go to another level, you have to change the way you think, because it is the thinking that you have that has caused the pain that you have. And the thinking that you need to get away from the pain you have is the thing that you don't currently have. Mm-hmm. So if I made $100,000 this year, I made it because of how I think. But it is that same thinking that kept it from being 500,000. Absolutely. One of my mentors said to me, he said,
Episode 109. How you doing, Manny?
Excelentemente bien, Carlos. Espiritualmente, you gotta have that connection with God and yourself so you can think straight. Mentally, you gotta have you gotta have the connection with yourself, with your mind, so you can start thinking straight. So you start being more aware. Physically, you gotta have the connection with your body. You gotta look sexy. You gotta look as the best as you can to think straight. Because if you don't look good, you're not gonna be straight. You're not gonna be thinking straight. You feel me? Emotionally, don't block your blessings because you're not thinking straight. You feel me? So like think straight, and you're not gonna get in your emotions for nothing. And financieramente, el que no vive para servir, no sirve para vivir. If you're not thinking straight, you can't serve other people. So what you doing with your life, man?
Thank you, Manny. 109, episode 109. Why you have to change the way that you think. Welcome to episode 109 of the CMR Podcast Network. Today's episode is about why you have to change the way that you think. The way we think shapes our reality and affects every decision we make. To reach new levels of success, we often need to shift our mindset. Shift from employee to investor or business mindset. In this episode, we'll explore how changing your thought patterns can unlock new opportunities and lead to meaningful growth. Let's talk about, Manny, recognizing limiting beliefs. Before I start with the statement, I want to ask you what message you got from that video that I played.
The only thing that makes the only thing different from an animal and a human is a mindset. So like, change your mindset, and you're gonna acquire all the money, and you're gonna elevate your standards. You know, you're gonna elevate. If you let's say if you make 100,000, you're gonna be making your mindset is the only thing stopping you from making 500,000.
Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. Henry Ford. Whoever haven't studied Henry Ford for automotive car, right, study him. John D. Rockefeller, study him. But recognizing limiting beliefs. See, most people would never recognize their limiting beliefs because they lack self-awareness. From 1 to 10, what would you rate yourself when it comes to your belief system, your limiting beliefs? Do you recognize your limiting beliefs? Is my question before you give it a number. Do you recognize your limiting beliefs? Is my question.
I can't even answer that question. Like, I have awareness of some of my limiting beliefs.
What are your limiting beliefs?
I have a lot of them. I mean, not a lot of them, but I have a couple of them. I can't really.
Let me read that way I could stimulate your mind and the listeners. Identifying thoughts that hold you back. Many of us have beliefs that limit our potential, often without realizing it. Recognizing these thoughts is the first step in changing them. My question to you is, what are some common limiting beliefs and how do they affect your life?
Some common limiting beliefs is people just lacking. I mean, just some. I can't even tell you some common.
Well, you see, he's the perfect example. If you cannot recognize your limiting beliefs, it's because you lack awareness of them. That's deep. Once again, if you cannot recognize your limiting beliefs, it's because you lack awareness of them. If he would have had an awareness when it comes to the belief that time is money, right? And literally, with money, you could buy people's time, or with money, you could make money. Just using that as that belief, because there's a billion beliefs. Remember, people's belief system is composed of a lot of different factors. See, the religion you pick, it'll basically what? It'll shape your life, believe it or not. Because if you were born a Muslim, you're gonna basically go by the Holy Quran, by everything. Oh no, bro, my religion, I gotta do that. And if there's a woman, they gotta cover the face. You got me? Believe it or not, those are limiting beliefs. You know why Muslim people love having their women's covered? Straight up?
Tell me.
Huh?
Tell me.
Because males, their inner ego don't want their females to be seen. That's why. That's why these Arabs want these women covered. So we gotta literally, because I literally worked with Arabic people for a long time. And I used to see, for them to marry a woman, that the woman had to be a virgin. But our woman's asking if the man has to be a virgin. No. You see how crazy the world is? And for them to marry a woman, the woman needed to come from their country, from scratch. Literally, the father had to give the woman to the family, obviously to the person, and they have to marry. And he'll keep her as a housewife. So the belief system when it comes to the male is that the woman needs to be a housewife. See, these are belief systems that are shaped based on religion. There's a lot of little factors that literally make up a person's whole overall life. That's why you got to design your life and you got to question your own religion. Because if you were born a Christian, you would pretty much be talking crap about other, religion. Oh, nah, but the Muslim, have you been a Muslim to be able to talk crap? So then vice versa. Muslim, have you been a Christian? That's why I don't label myself with no religion. I'm with God. What religion you are? With God. I believe there's a creator. God, if you want to call him Allah, or whatever you want to call the creator, I believe there's a creator. I believe in a higher energy. You got me? We're here, higher energy, if it makes sense, right? That's my belief, if it makes sense. But my belief is not going to be limited to one religion. I refuse to stay just basically stuck with one religion. And if I would have been a religious man overall, I would have studied all the religion and then make up my mind. Take what I want best from that religion, take what I want best from that other religion, right? So then I could literally compose myself as a religious man. Oh, but that does, no, I'll create my own stuff. Because a lot of things that they create, even in religion, is based on a second intention. Un doble moral, doble intención, right? Look how I could pick up that when it comes to Arabic women. You go to Patterson and you see the woman's cover, but now look at the modern woman, the modern Arab girls. They don't want to be covered. Why do you think they don't want to be covered? Because they're woken. The modern ones are woken. And how can I talk about that? Because I had, in my past, Arabic girlfriends. And they were woken. You got me? I never had one cover. Oh, yeah, I did. As a matter of fact, I have her on IG. She's a realtor. Wow. Thank you, God. Obviously, she was not my girlfriend. She was a friend of mine. She's a realtor. And I'm gonna bring her here. She is covered. Crazy ass body. She's still covered. But you could see her body. Like she's half. I don't know if that makes sense. Because she does it because of her family. So she still puts the thing and all that, covers to a certain extent. And at the end of this episode, I'm going to show you her so you guys can see. But going back, identifying thoughts that hold you back. Meaning you got to sit down and write down. That's why writing every day, meditating, praying. You got me?
Can you find out someone's limiting beliefs without?
If I could find out what?
Can you find out somebody's limiting beliefs without them having to tell you them?
Yes, simple. Let me read this one for you. Stop ignoring yourself. Fix your posture. Get a fresh haircut. Take care of your skin. Drink water. Eat food that gives you energy. Get fit. Stop looking sloppy. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do good. Put in the effort. Invest in yourself. It's good for your energy. The best investment you can make is on what? On yourself. From 1 to 10, how much do you invest on yourself?
A 6, just because.
A 6?
A 6
You sure?
or a 5.
You see, identifying those that hold you back.
I don't like being on the scale 1 through 10 because I don't feel like that identifies me.
Okay, but understand, man lie, woman lie, numbers don't lie.
Okay.
I'm a numbers guy.
Okay.
So if you would have understood numbers the way I understand it, you probably would have had the results I have. See, everything I look at it from a numbers perspective. I could say from 0 to 100. From 0 to 100, what number will you give you? Right? But I'm using lesser number because with all due respect, I know the way you look at numbers is very different from the way I look at numbers. Or I could talk to you in millions. If you want to make millions, how many zeros does $1 million have?
6.
How about
6, right?
I'm asking you, I don't know.
6, 1 million, 6.
6, right? If you want to make $1 million in a year, how will you do it?
There's multiple ways of doing it, but
how will you do it?
I can sell. I can sell.
Will you listen to a man that haven't became a millionaire?
No.
Huh?
No.
So this is where the thinking, bro. Let me play the video back again. That way you can understand the perspective that I'm trying to bring across. Because the thing is, it's all mindset, bro. I'm not trying to get on your balls, right? Understand this once again.
One of my mentors said to me, he said, if you're ever going to go to another level, you have to change the way you think, because it is the thinking that you have
I agree.
that has caused the pain that you have. And the thinking that you need to get away from the pain you have is the thinking that you don't currently have. Mm-hmm. So if I made $100,000 this year, I made it because of how I think. But it is that same thinking that kept it from being 500,000. Absolutely.
Every next level requires a new thinking. For you to go from making $0 to $10 per hour, right? You got to say, hey, how can I sell my time to make that $10 per hour in an hour, right? But then once you make that $10 in 1 hour, if you got to ask yourself, what can I do to make not $10 in 1 hour, to make $100 in 1 hour? Right. You see, now that requires a different type of thinking, right?
But that also requires a different type of status, or a different type of just a different type of position, I would say.
Elaborate.
Because the people making $10 an hour, right? They have to get educated, right? They have to be in a different, because there's different ways now. There's different ways to acquire $100 an hour, but you have to change what you were doing what you were doing for $10 an hour. You have to change that and do something else that requires you to make $100 an hour. Does it make sense?
It does make sense from your perspective, yeah.
But like
how you perceive the world,
but
how you interpret the world from your level of understanding, everything makes sense.
I mean,
I'll never tell a man that's whatever comes out, or a woman from their mouth doesn't make sense. It does make sense. See,
to them, right?
To them,
right? Exactly.
Right?
But like,
why do you think people need a mentor coach?
It just depends.
Why do you think people need a mentor coach?
A lot of people have different mentor coaches for a lot of different things.
Why would I get a mentor coach for basketball? Why do you think?
To help you in basketball.
Huh?
To help you in basketball.
How about if I tell you I could drop more points than the coach? Okay. But I'm still willing to hire the coach.
Okay.
What does that mean? That's deep right there.
That means
deep.
That means
LeBron still hires people to help him in certain areas. And even though he could literally dominate in that area. I don't know if that makes sense. What makes sense for me might not make sense to you, and vice versa.
No, it makes sense.
Right?
Of course.
Right or wrong?
Right.
I could literally use Vanessa and Emily, right, to coach me shooting.
You
I'll put them to simply with 2 basketball because I've done it in my past. I had 2 females, Vanessa and somebody else. I was paying them, right? So they could just give me the ball so I could take. How many shots I was taking, Vanessa, per day? 400. She doesn't even remember. I was doing 4 rows, 100, 100, 100, 100. It was 400. 400 shots per day from the three-point line. You remember? You remember that time? 400 shots. Because the three-point line has 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Am I right or wrong? Right? So I was doing 20 shots de la línea de tres, around 20, 20, 20, 20. 5 times. Right? But I did 4 rounds. I don't know if that makes sense. We were doing that in 1 hour. 1 hour, 400 shots. But guess what? It pays off. It pays off because it gives you muscle memory. I was shooting, y la tiraba lo loco así, se metía. And I'm like, how the heck I made it? Dog, I did the work. So it's the same thing. When you do the inner work for your mindset, you got me, your whole life is going to change. What else do you want to say, Manny, so you could give the next person a chance?
Nah, the only thing stopping you from being good to great is your mindset.
So what's stopping you?
My mindset.
Thank you. Why you have to change the way that you think?
What kind of advice can you give them to avoid what you went through?
Man, definitely watch who you hang around. 100%.
Watch who you hang around.
Much, you know, especially you start hanging out with drug dealers or lazy people. You know, fat people, you're gonna end up, you know, being a little fat. Lazy people, you ain't gonna go to the gym. It's
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely watch out who you hang around, man. And another thing, one thing that changed my life was actually when I was in prison. There was books. So I would highly encourage everybody watching this to start reading. You know, reading now, like self-development books, business books, anything like that that can kind of open their brains and open their minds to really what's out there in the world.
Right.
Because I was just kind of closed-minded and I didn't know anything. So like my father wasn't like teaching me shit. You know, I didn't want to learn from any schools or anything. So I was just learning from my friends, and like my friends were, you know, bad dudes. So I ended up being a bad dude basically. So that's how that went. But yeah, definitely encourage everybody to start reading and pick up a business book, pick up a self-development book. You know, my favorite authors, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad,
Yes, sir.
taught me a lot. Some
Yes,
of my
sir.
favorite books are Art of the Deal, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and Tony Robbins, Awaken the Giant, and like Unbreakable or something.
What kind of advice can you give them to avoid what you went through?
Man, definitely watch who you hang around. 100%.
Watch who you hang around. That was the first advice he gave. The power of influence. We're the average of the 5 people we surround ourselves with. So, replacing negativity with positivity. That was supposed to be for Manny. But since his time went, shifting to a positive mindset helps overcome doubts and allows for greater possibilities. Why is this essential to replace negative thoughts with empowering ones? That way you can answer that one.
I'll let you answer that one, then you're gonna ask me the question. I see your perspective. Real.
Bro, answer.
Repeat it.
Why is it essential to replace negative thoughts with empowering ones?
Because what you sow is what you reap. If you just thinking negative, a man becomes what he thinks about all day long. If you're just thinking about the negative, that's what you're gonna attract. No, the number one steps to riches is positive mental attitude. So if you maintain yourself on that frequency, that's what you're gonna get back. Positivity. I feel like positivity always wins. Although sometimes you do gotta get negative for some people because that's how they're gonna learn. But
Character.
yeah, but it's good. I choose positivity. I like to choose positivity.
But negativity always will do this to positivity. When you have a rotten apple in one room, you could literally, it doesn't need to, the person doesn't need to be there the whole day. It could be 30 minutes, an hour. It could be 5 minutes. They'll drain the whole energy. And you guys are always going to see, I'm sensitive to energy. Like today, shout out to Emily. When she came in, she was hungry. I felt it. I felt her energy was, like you see when people got that, I was like, hey, what's up? Automatically. You got me? She was hungry. What did we do, Emily? Order food. Because I cannot see a person, you got me, like with that energy. Because I'd rather be part of the solution. But you bring that energy, I'm gonna go crazy. Because I want to know. I want to know. Like I want to know what the fuck is going on. Because I cannot have a rotten apple around. Because it's gonna fuck my energy up. If it makes sense. It's not gonna fuck it up, but in the moment, I'm not gonna be at peace, so I don't leave that cancer out. I'm one of those. I cannot have a business knowing that there's a motherfucker or a bitch working in one of my businesses sinking the ships. I don't know if that makes sense. When I knew there was a problem with any of my business, I approached it like this. I was not gonna let them. It's like basketball. Why would we give the ball to a man that cannot even catch the ball? Maybe I'm wrong. How you doing, first of all, Yandy?
Excelentemente bien, positivo y productivo. Gotta take care of mind. So, espiritualmente, good connection with God, getting to know thyself daily. Mentalmente, the more you learn, the more you earn, the more you invest in your mind is going to change how you perceive the world, depending on the books you read. Físicamente, it's a shame for a human to grow old without reaching greatness physically. That will also help your operating system, the way you think, the way you perceive the world. Emocionalmente, estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento. You asked me the question about positivity and negativity, so you got to control your emotions. It's going to determine the decisions you make. Y financieramente, el que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Financially, we all have a purpose. So how are we creating value with the time that we're given?
What separates us from the rest is mindset, right? What separates the mind, what separates us with animal is the mind. So let's talk about the power of growth mindset, right? Embracing challenges as a learning opportunities. A growth mindset allows you to view obstacles as chances to grow rather than setbacks. My question to you is, how does a growth mindset lead to better outcomes?
Growth mindset leads to better outcomes. To me, personally, I feel like because it's you getting out of your comfort zone. I'll give you an example. Like all the situations that happened in my life that now I could reflect on, I was so miserable, but it all happened for the best. Like when I moved to New Jersey, it was me getting out of my comfort zone because that helped me grow. Me going to the gym, I didn't want to, but that helped me grow. So everything that I didn't embrace is what led me to grow.
Continue improvement through open-mindedness. Adopting a growth mindset fosters resilience and helps you learn from every experience. Why is it important to see challenges as opportunities?
It's important to see challenges as opportunity because it is an opportunity. If you, how you just gave the scenario earlier, people may look at it as a challenge or as a problem, whatever, but that's an opportunity to solve a problem, which is an opportunity to grow. You don't know if that was a bad example.
What can you say about a man that you try to help or a woman get their shit together? Self-love, self-care, happiness, inner peace, independence, time management. And they basically give you all the reasons, all the excuses why you giving them the solution to their problems. And they just basically, their mindset is so fixed, stagnated, that they're like, but bro, you don't understand me. You don't know what I've went through. But you know what I mean?
It's energy draining because that's what I was saying. You said it on one of the podcasts. I believe Steps to Become a Multimillionaire on Day One podcast. You said one lesson that you have learned throughout your life is you can't want it for others as much as you want it for them. They got to want it for as much as themselves. The famous saying, I could show the horse where the water's at, but you can't force him to drink it. Because if you force him, it's going to drain your energy. You know what I mean? That's my perspective.
That's true. So you're going to be able to see it with people around us that they'll never admit they're the problem. When they look at themselves in the mirror, they'll blame the teacher, but they will never blame themselves. That's crazy. But then when you look at their life and you look at the teacher's life, the teacher's in abundance, peace, everything he wants. In my case, my wants want me. I go to a restaurant, I find my daughter. You got me? Like everything just comes to me. Like everything, God like just puts things to me in there, right? My daughter tells me that in the season she hit 2 home runs. You got me? They almost won the championship, even though she lost the last game. She still feels like she learned, that she still won because she just fell in love with the game. You got me? Okay, the championship, that's just a plus.
Right.
You got me? So, but the other people that are miserable, they always have a problem, an excuse. They're always talking about something bad that happened to them. They're always talking about something always bad happening to them. Their cars are, you look at their car, a bunch of shit, chocao. Like their whole life is just, you know,
Why you think that is?
bro,
From your
people,
perspective.
remember, life is a mirror of you.
Mm.
Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. When your inner world is at peace, organized, your external world is also going to be at peace, organized. That's why I emphasize so much the self-love, self-care. How the heck you don't got time to cut your nails? I'm not talking,
Yeah.
you got me? If you don't have time to cut your nails, you don't have time to shave, you don't have time to get a haircut, you don't have time to, just, I don't know if that ever makes sense.
Self-care.
So certain things you cannot delegate. You have to do it.
1,000%. Because we're on the topic of growth mindset before the next person comes on. Obviously, the key to selling is helping people, and you keep saying, now you keep emphasizing just the truth. It is what it is. Like the target audience. Like I can't try to help somebody who's on fixed mindset, growth mindset. So the question to you is, how, from your perspective, how can I find my target audience? Just like that, yeah. How, if you were in my shoes, what steps will you take to find your target audience? That's a better way to put it.
Excellent question. Rewind, stay there, hold on. Rewind to the time that you were that person. You're talking to your old self. That's your target audience. See, I talk to my old self.
How so?
Huh?
How so?
My old self, simple. I was raised in a business environment. What a lot of people don't know, that it took me literally, if I was raised since 2 years old inside the business, it took me 16 years. No, 14 years. 16 minus 14.
Yeah.
To realize. Let's say it took me 15 years to realize you cannot be working inside the business. Remember, I used to work inside the business 7 days a week. Most people don't know that about me. Since 2 years old, I used to be babysitting the stores. When I started working with the Arabs, I was pretty much working 7 days a week. But I had the privilege, when I used to work with my uncle with the Arabs, to be able to take whatever day off I want, or just leave, do whatever the fuck I want to do. You got me? Because I already had organized what time it was going to be busy. Like, remember, commission. I wanted a 30% commission, right? If we make $100, I want to make $30, right? But if I sell, for example, 10 phones and I made $30 per phone, how much I made in that 1 hour?
300.
You got me? It's not the same a person getting paid $8 an hour. What the fuck I look like?
Nah,
Huh?
and they did with a plan B to genius.
$8 an hour. So I didn't want security. I said, hey, no. First of all, I'm not going to take a schedule, but I'll be the hardest man working here. We got to stay till 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock p.m., 12, whatever time. If there's customer, I'm here. I'm not the type to be, oh, no, estamos cerrados. No. Cliente, primo, venga. ¿Qué necesita, primo? ¿Qué lo puedo ayudar? Oh, no, tranquilo, venga. Oh, primo, yo pensaba que estaba encerrando. Tranquilo, primo. Estamos aquí para servirle. Y hacía yo a la gente sentirse cómodo. Automatically, they used to fall in love with me. I used to speak their language. With Mexican people, I was speaking already their slangs. Automatically, they used to see me like one of them.
A1 customer service.
My money didn't come from Dominicans. I didn't expect Dominicans to support me. See, your issue is that you want probably the people to support you, that you want the best for them. Those are the last people that are going to support you. That's not your target audience. Your target audience, straight up, are strangers. Are people that were once, they are where you were before. Simple. You play this thing back, you're going to get clarity. Your target audience are your old self. The OJ Andy, rewind back. If you're already in letter D from the alphabet, A, B, C, D, go back to letter A. What would you basically tell the OJ Andy?
Working a 9 to 5 is not going to get you nowhere.
You got to work on your attitude. You got to take action to become a business owner. See? Attitude goes first. You go tell a man working a 9 to 5, without the right attitude or growth mindset. Remember, these people are in fear zone, comfort zone. Fear and comfort, they want security. You got to help them transition from fear, comfort, to what? Growth, in order to live your dreams. Growth and living your dreams is on the right side of the quadrant. Business owner, investor. Because you're now putting your future in your hand. Your future is not in another woman's hand. That's the difference. That's why I talk the way I speak. Because I don't give a fuck. Another man, for me to eat, I don't need another man, another woman. Carlos, bro, there's 8 billion people. You see? When you understand there's 8 billion people, you're not going to sweat a tear if somebody doesn't want to do business with you. My target audience, they like me how I am. They're going to value me because they're not judging the messenger. They're understanding the message. It's a difference between judging the messenger and understanding the message. What do most people do?
Judge the messenger.
Judge the messenger. What do they do? What they don't do? Understand the message.
Seek to understand.
They don't seek to understand. What's one of the steps to riches?
An open mind.
Towards all subject and towards all people. You talk to them about business. No. But that's hard. That's a subject.
Limiting belief.
But they don't want to talk about business because they fear talking about it. I don't. I don't fear talking about anything out of my comfort zone because I always want the next level. What's the next thing I could keep growing? I'm gonna always be a high achiever. I know that for a fact because I'm willing to outgrow myself. I'm not competing with nobody. I'm competing with my old self. Carlos yesterday, not Carlos today. Carlos, I don't know if that makes sense. So every day is another opportunity, right? What happened yesterday is yesterday. What happened today is today. Tomorrow is another day. What we saw today is what we'll reap tomorrow. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah. It's counterintuitive. Well, a growth mindset creates the opportunity for new paths to success.
Correct. Well, what I would say is, in order to grow, you have to get rid of the old ways and work on your mindset. A message to your OG Andy is just get your shit together. Take a look at how I always say to myself, take a look in the mirror and have a conversation with yourself. So that way you're going to be hard on yourself and that's when your life is going to change. That's what I did. Just take a look in the mirror and talk to myself. And
simple, just tell people something so simple, even the hair. The little things that you learn from me, from just the hair, even the posture. You got to speak these things so the people can know. Antes tú caminabas más jarabacao. Your hair, the self-love was not there. Straight up.
Yeah, but I always had a posture problem as a kid. But I worked on it over time.
But what I'm trying to tell you is, talk to that Jan. So that's why when you see those people like that, be like, yo, bro, I was like that. You could be like this. If I did it, you could do it. Simple. See, that's why I'm good at helping people transition from business to investor. Because I was all my life as a businessman. That's why I say I'm not a businessman. I'm the businessman. We the business. So why would I take you or take others in the stairs when I could already take you in the elevator? You got it or no? That's what you're doing with your people. You're taking them in the what? Elevator. Take them in the elevator. That's it. Your target audience is your old self. That's it.
Thank you.
You're going to be able to speak to them.
Appreciate it.
Why? You have to change the way that you think. Most people will never make it para el patio de su casa because the thing is, they're stuck in a fixed mindset inside of a box. Fear zone, comfort zone. They're not on growth mode. Grow. Get rid of your old ways. Get rid of your weakness. Most people are not willing to get rid of their weakness. Get rid of their old ways. Right? How you doing today, Vanessa?
Excelentemente bien, Carlos. Espiritualmente, mentalmente, físicamente, emocionalmente, más financieramente, El que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Una need to serve, not deserve to.
Shifting from a fixed to an adaptable perspective. Flexibility in thought. An adaptable mindset allows you to change strategies when needed and adapt to new information. Why is adaptability crucial in achieving long-term success, Vanessa?
Oh, it's very crucial because when you identify, like when you catch yourself doing negative thought, you just like think and say, what I'm thinking about, like, let me change my mindset, let me change what I think or what I thought. And the thing is, when you focus when you focus in negative thought, it's like you're not be available to open your mind. You just limited yourself. It's better to have like your mindset always positive thought. It's like how I say, like The Secret, like the book on Secret. They always say, if you like think like negative thought, this is you're gonna attract. But as you think positive, this is you're gonna attract yourself. And this is what I have before my program because I keep it in different negative thought in my life and say, oh, but now I reflect myself and I say, no, I don't want to keep it all this negative thought in my life because I don't want it that. I want to be positive.
Why is it that Carlos attracts the best parking? I've never waited for a parking. I attract the best parking. Like literally anywhere I go, people are always coming out, giving me a parking. Like I have so much, literally so much spiritual, blessings. That's deep. Like David. I have so much spiritual blessings, Vanessa.
Because you attract.
You know why? The mind is a magnet. What you basically think all day, it's what you attract all day. Right or wrong?
Yes. Sure.
Right?
Yes, sure.
So innovation through open thinking. Being open to new perspective fuels creativity and adaptability in ever-changing environments. How can shifting from a fixed mindset lead to personal growth?
Okay, when you like have fixed mindset, when you compare like
How can shifting from a fixed mindset lead to personal growth?
okay, no.
How can shifting
Yes.
from a fixed mindset lead to personal growth?
Okay, when you like
When you transition
like
from that person that has a fixed, closed mindset to a growth mindset, that will lead to personal growth. Because now you're going to say, hey, it doesn't matter how much I know. You want to know something? If there's one thing I know nothing.
Yes, sure.
Most people, even the things I know, I still question. That's why I don't lie. You know why? Because everything I say, I'm always seeking for truths. So even the things that I thought I knew, I'm still questioning those things. Like, what's the next truth?
That's why you say like when the people have fixed mindset, they just focus on what they know. They not focus what they can learn. And this is my problem too before because I just focus, oh, I know how to take care of kids, I know how to be mom, I didn't open my mind, but now I just have my mind more open and I can open my mind and say I can learn different skill.
Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. La inteligencia es la habilidad para adaptarte al cambio. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. A man or woman that has the ability to adapt to change, adaptarse al cambio, es su inteligencia. The world's changing by the second. Traditional business owners, if they don't work on their personal brand, if they don't become the business, now you understand the world's changing by the second, guys. We got artificial intelligence, we got robots, we got everything. Guys, you guys are stuck in Windows 95, Windows XP, Windows Vista. Guys, update your operating system, update your mindset. Why this? Why that? Why everything? Starts with why. Why are you telling me this? Why do I gotta be an employee? Why is time money? Why do I gotta get 40 hours a week? How about if I wanna get 45? How about if I wanna give 35? See, people do not question. That's why you gotta develop your fucking character. Because when you develop your character, nobody's gonna step on you. Because you're gonna question fucking everybody. Like, well, motherfucker, why are you telling me that? Like, serious, you gotta question even the things I tell you guys. Question me. But most people, they don't even have that common sense.
It's like because they
'Cause
just still in comfort zone.
the
Like
teacher
they
appears
just
when the student is ready. Are you ready to be coachable?
listen.
Huh?
Yes, I'm
Right?
ready to listen.
So if you want a coach, it's one who inspires dreams and motivates you to achieve them. If I have or somebody else has what you want or what you want to achieve, they could coach you to get that. But number two, a coach, a person who builds your character and potential through belief and encouragement. Through belief. So you got to recognize your limiting beliefs.
Believe.
What is limiting you? If you're hungry, why are you coming here hungry? Simple. Your shit together. Time management. See, Carlos eats every day at the same damn time. I take a shit at the same damn time. Why? Because I go to sleep at the same damn time. Why? Because I got to wake up at the same damn time. If you don't discipline yourself, who will? Guess who? The world's going to discipline you. So I'd rather discipline myself than have another man, another woman discipline me.
But you know
Facts?
what? You know
From a
one
little
thing?
kid, I decided to discipline myself when my mother was not around. My father was around, but
But do you have the power to discipline yourself? Nobody had like the power to do it.
complete self-discipline is one of the steps of riches.
Yeah, they waiting for.
But you got to have a
someone to-
positive mental attitude.
Yeah, it's true.
Huh? Sound
Completely.
health. See, that's why our target audience starts from the gym, physical. If they don't work out, don't not even look at them.
The discipline.
And then if they work out, shout out to the Estebans of the world. Then instead of them going forward, they're going backward.
Everything is too.
And then there's always an excuse. Huh? Then I'm the problem because I tell them the truth. People that love you tell you the truth. People that do not love you, they'll see you fucking get fatter, instead of bettering yourself or stay stagnated, idle still. They will not even tell you nothing. Not me. If you're my boy and I see you and you're getting fatter, I'll tell you, hey, bro, te está comiendo, hey. Sound health. And then I'll go flex my stomach. I'll be like, sin cuadrito, mi coro está fit. Sin cuadrito, mi coro está fit means if I have a six-pack, what makes you think the people around me got to be having? You got it? But if you're around fat, lazy fucking people,
Make sure they're going
to be like, nah, bro, it's okay. You good. You could eat that dessert. I can't. Yo, you don't want people like that either. That's why, believe it or not, I will not go out with a fat motherfucker. Not even for business. I'm serious. For lunch, all that. The fat people I do business with, I keep them behind the scene. I'm that ass.
Not like show up.
Because they don't make me proud. Like, imagine, that's my business partner. That nigga fat as hell. Shout out to the what's his name? Andy, the Christian kid.
Oh.
Jeremy. Shout out to the Jeremys of the world. Fucking guy, like, bro, you gotta lose weight first before you fucking talk to me. I don't need your fucking money. I need you healthy first. Then we talk. And let's talk transformation. Impact. Let's not talk income. Let's talk value creation. See, I'm different. I focus on creating what, Emily? Value. But people focus on what? The money. When they focus on the money, they don't get the money. When they focus on the value, it's crazy. You get the money. Vanessa.
Yes.
What we were talking about? Flexibility in thought, shifting from a fixed to an adaptable perspective. What else can you tell the world, Vanessa, when it comes to why you have to change the way that you think?
Okay, the way how you think is like the first thing you have to do is like be grateful. You know why? Because when you be grateful and thankful, you can be like every day to write it down why you're grateful and what are you thankful. Because
attitude of gratitude.
I remember everything I'm gonna lay down in me because I don't want to say I know
you were not a grateful person. We did an episode where I called everybody here, calling them out. Because you're fucking ungrateful. I showed them proof where ungrateful.
Yeah, because you have so many things around and you not value. I didn't know, but after like you call me out, I said, Vanessa, you had this, you had this, you had
And
that.
I could bring awareness. Sorry that I'm cutting you off. Even when we're driving, I could bring you guys awareness in society, people, why most people live in misery. You could see them, while you drive, look at the type of car people drive, but simple. When people are crossing the street, let them pass and watch how many people will say thank you to you. Think about it. Or when they're driving, right? Let them pass. Become always, when you're driving, just protect people. If you protect others, you're protecting yourself. That's the secret of everything. When you're driving, let everybody pass, right? If you see somebody behind you that is going fast, move to the next lane, let them pass. You got me? Just protect others and you're protecting yourself. That's the secret of everything in life.
Okay, guys, just the only thing what I can say, just be around people they can lift it and they support you. And now I have like so many people they support me and they are lifting too. And I feel down. I feel like thankful and grateful every day because I have new opportunity. I open my mind every day. I'm breathe. I have my family around me. I have help. I'm happy. Thank you, Carlos.
I hope you're genuinely happy, Vanessa. That's why when you got your shit together, self-love, self-care. I love creating content because creating content, if you see the Vanessa before to the Vanessa now, she now values dress to impress. Tell me who you with around and I'm going to tell you who you are. And it's crazy because I have a long time I don't buy clothes because I'm in discipline. No, delayed gratification. Because if I'm not in the body percentage that I have to be in, why would I buy myself clothes? Why would I reward myself? Right? You got to go through sacrifice. You got to put in the work first. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's better buying a lot than just buying a little bit. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'd rather go buy 100 grand worth of clothes one day, right? Than buy every month $2,000 every month. Just to put in perspective, right?
Yeah.
Would you rather $24,000 a year or $100,000 in 1 year?
In 1 year.
Would you rather wait once a year to buy yourself clothes, or you rather buy yourself every month $2,000? But you could buy yourself clothes every month, $2,000.
No,
2,000 times 12 is 24,000. Or you rather wait, delay, and do 100 grand.
I'd rather delay.
Carlos 2.0, Carlos 3.0. Every year, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Carlos. Oh, mentira. So, Emily, let's talk about, obviously we're talking about why you have to change the way that you think, right? Because how you doing, first of all?
Excelentemente bien.
I have to make sure that the mind is right, Emily.
Yeah.
And the energy is right.
Yeah.
Right? How do I get when there's negativity or negative energy? Straight up. Can I feel energy?
Yeah, you can.
Can you guys all tell how sensitive I am to energy?
Yeah, you're very sensitive.
Straight up, every day.
Yeah.
I could literally pick up something, what's going on with somebody. Right?
Yeah. Okay. Espiritualmente, mentally, mentalmente, physically, físicamente, emotionally, emocionalmente, financially, financieramente, porque no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Because he who doesn't live to serve doesn't deserve living.
Thank you, Emily. Let's talk about, Emily, cultivating an abundance mindset. Because you come from a scarcity mindset, straight up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You admit it, right?
Yeah.
Focusing on possibilities instead of scarcity. An abundance mindset sees opportunities and growth, while scarcity thinking leads to limitations. My question to you is, how does an abundance mindset opens doors to success? And guys, every time you guys answer the question, go to your past.
Okay.
Right? Tell your old mindset compared to your new mindset, so people can know the difference. So tell, in another word, tell stories.
Okay.
Right? So people could resonate. And that's going to make you a better communicator. Also, people connect with stories because they're going to be able to be like, wow, I'm here, but I could be there. oh wow, I was there, but now I could get to the next level. You know what I mean or no?
Mhm. Okay. With the growth mindset. Before in my past, I didn't have a growth mindset. I was limited. I just focused on the moment and all the negative things that used to pass in my life. Like, for example, the parking. Here in Passaic is hard to find parking. So every time I wanted to park for my house, I wanted to go to my house, I didn't find any parking. I had to wait long to find parking. But then when I listened to The Secret and I started developing my mindset, I started changing my mindset to think I always going to find a parking every time I got home. And every single time I found a parking in front of my house, and I didn't have to go around the block to find a parking because now the parking was waiting for me or somebody else was getting out for the park just for me. And the other thing is that before I just focused on the negative part of that used to happen to me, like a person that wanted to pass me in the front when I was driving, and um, um, now I get mad. Before I got mad every time they do that, or I didn't want them to pass me. But then I changed my mindset to say, I'm going to let it pass, and I will take care of the person that is going to work in the street, or the other person that is driving. I will take care of them, because if I take care of them, like you said, I'm taking I I am taking care of myself.
So shifting perspective from thinking for yourself, thinking of and thinking of others,
Mm-hmm.
literally you attract what you want.
Yeah.
That right?
Yeah.
For example, I play basketball. You know how I play basketball?
I will.
Offense, no defense. A lot of people, they don't understand. I protect them. Because, for example, today, Mars,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to Brick by Brick. He's every day getting hurt. Why? Mars, you got to listen to The Secret, the book. Read The Secret, the book, but also watch the movie, The Secret. Because most people, they don't understand that when you protect others, you're protecting yourself.
Yeah.
Today, Mars, he did this with his butt, like pushed it back. Literally, since he's skinny,
Mm-hmm.
you could feel his bone.
Okay.
Me privó Emily. I was like, oh shit. It makes sense?
Yeah.
So, in another word, if Mars approaches the game from a mentality, how can I protect everybody in the court? He's protecting himself.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, I'm gonna put it in perspective.
Mm-hmm.
If I know the opposite team is an enemy,
Mm-hmm.
should I treat them like enemies?
No,
Why not?
because you should treat them like friends. So
If you win the enemy, because the
Yeah.
enemy is yourself.
Yeah.
If you win your own mind, you're gonna have everybody towards in your side.
Yeah.
Even the opposite team.
Yeah.
They're gonna treat you different.
Yeah.
So even when you drive the ball inside, they're not gonna foul you.
No.
But if you're here with bad energy, because when they drive it in, you don't protect them, what they're gonna do to you?
The same.
You see?
Yeah.
So life is a mirror of you. Right or wrong?
Yes, you're
Right?
Yep.
That's why I play the game without touching people. You know why?
Why?
If I don't touch you, why are you gonna touch me?
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
But when I don't want to give a foul, a sneaky foul,
Mm-hmm.
I do it effortless. For example, Mars he took it to the paint today, and all I did was this. I stopped him with no effort. And everybody would try to stop him, like since he's tall, they'll try to like bring him down. And they do bring, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I could literally bring a person down effortless. I don't know if that makes sense.
Just with a touch.
Just with a little touch. I don't know if that makes sense.
It makes sense.
Because I'm using my mind. You got me?
Mm-hmm.
But most guys, most people, most humans do not even use 2% of their brain. The strangest secret. When you understand that your mind is literally your number one asset with your time, right? Because the mind management, not time management. You cannot manage your time if you don't manage your time. I mean, you cannot manage your time if you don't manage your mind. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yep.
Shout out to Brian Tracy. Master your time, master your life. But shout out to this author, David Kadavi, right? Mind management, not time management. You see how different books give you different perspective, right? Two different authors giving you two different perspectives, right?
Yeah.
Master your time, master your life is one perspective. But if you want to get deeper into that same subject, master
Your
master your mind, master
Also
your
your time.
master your time.
Your mind.
Mind
Master your
management,
life.
not time management.
Uh-huh.
In another word, right?
Yeah.
Most people look at the manies of the world, the many people, the masses, right? You know what happens to these people?
What?
They cannot stay present.
Oh.
Their mind is wandering. That's why the mind has over 80,000 something thoughts. If you could keep your mind with one thought, a man becomes what he thinks all day long.
Yeah.
But if you have 80,000 something thoughts per day, right? And those thoughts are negative, or they're worries, or they're toxic, whatever the heck, you got me? You'll start creating stories and movies mental, right? You start imagining these psycho women thinking that the man is here playing them. These psycho mans thinking that their woman is leaving them. Guess what happens? The woman will end up leaving them.
Yeah. That's right. What you think?
You attract what you think. Make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
So, building confidence through a positive outlook. Seeing the world as full of possibilities gives you the courage to take risks and pursue your goals. My question to you is, why does a positive outlook help in overcoming challenges?
Every time you see the positive side on everything that happened to you, it's like in the Bible says that God give us free will. So we are the one who choose how we see the circumstance that happened to us. If we just focus on the positive side and not the negative, you're going to attract more possibilities to outcome the challenge that come to your life. But if you focus on the negative, you're just going to get stuck and you will never surpass that challenge. And you're just going to be in the victim mentality. You're never going to grow. So when you change your perspective, when you always see the positive, what God wants to show me with this, you are going to surpass that moment and you're going to attract more positive things that are going to happen to you.
Abundance is not something we acquire. It is something we tune into. Again, abundance is not something we acquire. It's something we tune into. So today we're talking about why you have to change the way you think. 90% of your actions are controlled by your subconscious mind. When you go to sleep, you could literally be working unconsciously. Just because you're sleeping, just because we're sleeping, that doesn't mean that certain things are not going.
Yeah.
That certain things are not happening. Right? When you go to sleep with a dream, you're gonna wake up with a what?
With a purpose.
With a purpose.
Yeah.
In another word, when you will go to sleep with a vision, you wake up with a purpose. Right? Simple. This book here, mind management, not time management. I'm gonna give you guys a simple exercise that will change your whole life. That I've done it all my life. And now that I reflect that God has put me in a position always as a teacher, I know this has been one of my tasks that I've done daily that has literally transformed my life overall. Emily, I write everything I do. Even when I shit, and I got proof. I could go back any day and I literally write everything I do. I think on paper. In another word, thinking on paper. We should do an episode, thinking on paper, so I could break it down. Thinking on paper. We should do an episode in Spanish, pensando en papel. Sounds funny. Eh?
Yeah. Piensa en papel.
We should do an episode, Gio, caminando con el mapa. O caminando con el papel. El camino del guerrero. El guerrero que camina con un mapa, con un papel, con un guía, caminando con el guía. Que escríbelo, caminando con el guía. But you see how creative I am? That I could literally be creative in 2 seconds? I told them, thinking on paper, pensando en papel, obvio, translation in Spanish. Caminando con el guía. You see? A luz y sombra, ¿qué le podemos decir? Si es luz y sombra. ¿Eh? Pensando
La luz.
en papel. Pensando en papel. ¿Ah? Thinking on, hold on, I said thinking on paper, right?
Ujú.
Yo dije, ¿pensando qué?
Eso, papel.
O pensando en papel, pero no, para luz y sombra, we could get creative on another name. But you know what I mean?
Ujú.
My point that I want to bring across is that you never know what episode might catch a person's attention. And remember, when we record, Gio, because all you guys know this video, it doesn't matter how many views it has today. What you got to care is how many views it's going to have, even when you're not in this world. That's deep. Was not recorded,
No remember.
is not remembered. Legacy. We're in a mission to build an empire and leave a legacy.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
We want to be at a level we no longer need to introduce ourselves because we got to lead by example.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So, Emily, what else can you say to the world when it comes to why you have to change the way that you think?
Okay, what I say about this topic of today is that when you change the topic of today, when you change the topic, when you change the,
You could say it on the camera so people can know. Who's under control, Manny? Why you guys put Manny under control? So he can learn? But if he's going to learn, you got to be next to him and just oversee him. Straight up. Huh? Gio's next. When is Gio's turn? Oh, okay. My bad.
so when you change the how you think, what I can say, when you change how you think, you're going to approach life from a different perspective. When you do that, you're going to attract more positive things that are going to happen to you. In everything you want, you can first create it with a thought, and then the law of attraction will get that eventually to your life.
In another word, everything starts with the mind. Reality starts mentally first. Anything you want, if you believe it, whatever the mind of a man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Right? So going back, see, that's what I like about live stream. We're not here editing shit.
We don't fake it.
Because we're not faking it. You got me? This is character development. I don't give a fuck what the world says about me. I already proved it to myself that I'm valuable to the marketplace. I'm valuable in this world. Anywhere I go, I'm one of the most well-respected men alive. It's not because I say it. My actions judge a man by the fruit it bears. The people I impact, the lives I have transformed. I could literally go on my phone, you know what I mean? And bring a lot of people that, yo, Carlos, you touched me, bro. You planted a seed. Because there's a lot of people that the seed still marinating. Some of the seeds that you plant in life are marinating, if it makes sense. Because sometimes it takes people a little longer to get the message. Remember, the truth sets people free. I have all my life telling people the truth because I told myself the truth. I value the truth. If I value the truth, if I got a brother, sister, could be blood or not blood, I give them tough love. Why would I tell my daughters something that they want to hear, but in reality, deep inside my subconscious is telling me, hey, tell her you got to work out. Mommy, hey, you gained weight. I'm here trying to tell you in a nice way. But if I don't tell you in a nice way, you're not going to learn. But you know how I tell people? By removing myself. If you don't value my presence, but for me telling you the truth, you're going to value my absence. And I'm not going to tell you the truth. So I'm going to let you hit the rock bottom. Hit a wall. Sometimes people got to hit the rock bottom to wake up, bro. Sometimes you got to let people just be. Let them fucking eat all the sugar in the world, get up fat. Esteban, let's let him. His game, instead of going up, going backward. Never understood such talented man. Yo, bro, we got money. What are we going to do? Bro, I'm thinking of quitting my job. I'm not going to tell you to quit your job. Because you're not a man of action. Because you value security. So, rewiring through patterns, through practice. The power of daily habits. Changing the way you think requires consistent effort and practice to build new mental habits. How do daily habits help change your mindset over time?
Habits help you change your mindset over time because excellence is not an action, it's a habit, right? You want to go fast, you could go alone. If you want to go far, go together. But if you want to accomplish anything, it starts with being consistent on a habit. You want to, let's say the gym, for example, you could go to the gym every day, but it's the 80-20 rule. How it talks about 80% of your results come from 20% of the work you put in, but 20% of the time is you being in the gym and 80% is your nutrition and how you take care of yourself. So what's the point of having a habit of going 2 times a week? Why not up it to 6, 7? How Dave mentioned before that.
Fuck 6. To me, to be around me and say that you have a day off is a disrespect to myself. Straight up. I will not let a man around me that haven't accomplished a dream. It could be their dream body or their dream mindset. Because you could have that as a dream too. Why not? Why not make a goal to have your dream mindset? What separates the best from the rest is mindset. Your mindset is your operating system. How you perceive and look at the world, how you move, how you act, how you think, how others perceive you, believe it or not.
But anyways, how I was saying is a habit, if you want to achieve anything, you got to have that habit and be consistent on it because with consistency wins, whatever you do.
Yeah,
The law of
consistency,
100.
but consistency is a everyday thing.
Correct.
I don't respect a man that takes a day off. I don't respect the man that takes a day off.
Yeah,
I'm saying this on video.
I go to the gym every day. I'm not talking
I'm saying it on video. You like it? Amen. You don't like it? To not tell you to go fuck yourself. Do whatever the fuck you want to do, bro or sis. I personally do not respect a man that, first of all, the 12 steps to riches, positive mental attitude. Attitude, when you add up all the letters, equals 100. But for you to be positive, you got to know what's negative. A battery is energy. To start up a car, you need what? Positive, negative, neutral.
Yeah.
Right? To start us up, it's the same thing. That's why I tell everybody, you do got to have that negative spark. Because that negative spark, you cannot be positive always.
No.
You can't. Because you got to mirror. When you go to the hood, you got to speak their slang, their language, so they could feel like you're one of them. You want to know the lions, those people that deal with lions, then go into those with wild animals, it's because they put themselves in those things. They become part of the tribe. How do you say it? Tribe?
Tribe, I believe.
Tribe. If it makes sense. So if the lion is here hunting, you got to go hunt and you got to put blood around. I'm serious. Tune into those things. It's the same thing with us humans. I don't know if that makes sense. Manga tu caminar para que no te atraquen. If you go to Dominican Republic or Mexico, you got to act like one of them. I cannot go to, if you go to Dubai, why do you think when people go to Dubai, I haven't been to Dubai. When people go to Dubai, they start wearing the things like an Arab. Why do you think?
I don't know.
You got to go, you go to them, you got to be at their rules.
You got to adapt.
You see? That's why. So, using affirmations and visualization. Positive affirmations and visualization help reinforce new thought pattern and focus on your goals. In another word, I told you and told everybody, right, to block 30 minutes of your time for at least visualizing your goals, writing your goals, and every day rewriting your goals. Every day I rewrite my goals. Every day. There's no such thing as I know my goals. You got to write them, rewrite them, and rewrite them again, write them in a different way, and you're going to notice every day something else is going to come out of you. You know how many times I wrote the same thing? And literally, just for me writing it so many times, my mind opened up by itself, infinite intelligence. Because God sees your intention, if it makes sense. You said, we're what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit, right? The future belongs to those that what? Build it, create it, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. If you don't find the way to build your future, somebody else is going to hire you to work on theirs, right? Right now, you're working on your dreams, right? we still got people in the organization that are still not working on their dreams. They started working on their dreams. For example, them becoming the business. Shout out to Gio coming next. El Camino del Guerrero. His podcast is to promote himself, but also to help others also promote themselves, right? So they could tell the stories, where he was at, where he's going, so they could tell their story, their past, where they're at, where they're going. You get me? Because believe it or not, business is not you're selling a product or service. When you learn how to sell your knowledge, your stories, your experience, right? You don't even got to sell it. People are going to resonate with you. They like you. They'll listen to you. They listen to you. They'll do business with you. So that's how you're going to be able to speak to your target audience, right? 80-20 rule, sales and marketing. Read that book. I gave out the page. Meditate on that page. You're going to see that the tasks that $10,000 per hour type of people do are very different from the tasks $10, $20, $30, $50 per hour type of people do. The type of tasks I do are very different from what the people do. I don't know if that makes sense, right? And you can see it based on the results I've gotten overall. Because I could talk it, but it's different when you can walk it, right? We could sit here and talk about basketball all day. There's a billion people more talented than us, but they lack mindset. The minute you work your mindset, your game improves. Facts?
Your life changes.
Can you tell the world?
How you be saying about defense, like it's not obviously there's a time and place that you gotta lock in on defense, but most of the time
I do it.
Yeah.
When I do it, you see Carlos blocking niggas ball? Or no? I do it. When I say defense, I'll tell you guys. When I say, hey guys, let's play defense, I play defense. You'll see me steal the ball, block the ball. Blocking doesn't go by height because I'm going to go now the extra mile. Because now it's either I play defense or we might risk the game. And then if we risk the game, two things are going to happen. We don't get picked up. We're going to have to leave because we're going to have to wait long to play. So that's why when you using basketball as an analogy, it's either you get good, great, excellent, and then keep working to the next level, because there's always going to be somebody that is going to basically, God is always going to send you somebody that is going to tell you, hey, you thought you got there? You're not the best. You could be one of the best, but you're not the best. Look, he inspired you. He motivated you. Now learn from him. Humble yourself, motherfucker. Sorry, God. I know God is not probably talking to us like that, right? But just giving you perspective. In another word, that's why you don't want to be the best in any room. Like, I genuinely love seeing a man using basketball or even a woman. I remember when Josue's girlfriend, the white girl, crossed me over, bro. I was like, shit, this shit should have been recorded. Because where other people see failure, I see an opportunity. I see that shit going viral. When I was going to fight the doofy motherfucker, the 7-footer, what was his name? Doofy ass nigga. He thought I was scared. I already knew what I was going to do to his Goliath ass. Me being David. He thought he was un tigre, pensaba de que me va. He thought he was going to fucking project fear. He's no cabe por aquí. Tall as hell. He's 7'2". Tall as hell. He's like, he thought he was going to bully me. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, yo, make sure you guys record this shit. Because I know I'm going to go viral. I already knew I was going to hit that nigga into his nuts. Bro, kick him in the nuts. When he go down like this, I go kick him in the nuts. Pop. He'll go down. Then when he goes down like this, boom. And then with the left, right hook him to stand him the fuck up, knocked out. I've done that combo many times. I perfected fighting certain combos because I'm a kicker. When I fight, I just don't throw punches. I'm a kicker. I love kicking. Oh my God. And I know where to kick. Kick? Oh my God. And guess what? Fighting, my strength is defense.
Defense creates offense.
You see certain things, you got to play defense. Certain things, you got to play offense. But 99% of the things are offense.
Guys, when you change the way you think, your life changes. Thank you once again.
No problem. Thank you. Embracing accountability and mindset shifts. With my brother, Gio. Gio got a hat. Boss.
I like it.
Boss. Shout out to Myron Golden. Myron Golden has a book, Boss Move.
Well, nice.
Yeah. Myron Golden's book, Boss Move. Let me basically what it stands for. I forgot what. Boss Move. Myron Golden. Gio, how you doing today?
Fantástico. Every time I hear your voice, I get greater.
Thank you. Fantásticamente.
Fantásticamente. If you're getting tired, because I'm been working, I hear your voice and I boom, like a booster. So I like it. I like your histories too. Tus historias, no? Histories, and the way you count it makes sense because the way you think definitely makes sense with everything you say. So I like it.
Thank you,
like
Gio.
it.
Thank you for, you see, Gio is the perfect example of my type of target audience, if it makes sense. Look at it because you want to transform your life.
Yes.
Right? So you don't judge the messenger.
No.
You basically pay attention to the message, right? Because if you go by the messenger,
Yeah.
You're Mexican, I'm from Dominican Republic,
Yeah.
but I don't consider myself from Dominican Republic. I consider myself international. When I'm with Mexicans, I'm Mexican too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
When I'm with Arabics, I'm Arabic too. We belong to God. We're one. En la unión está la fuerza.
Yes.
I'll never label myself one race. That's just me. Right?
That's
Especially here in the United States where I'm around so many different type of, nationalities, different type of people.
Yeah.
I value being around people that are from a different race. Because at the end of the day, we're all the same.
That's humans, right?
Right?
Humans. Yes.
Makes sense or no?
That makes sense.
So, embracing accountability and mindset shifts, having accountability partners or mentors, surrounding yourself with people who encourage growth and hold you accountable helps you reinforce mindset shifts, right?
Yes.
How does accountability support changes in mindset?
¿Me puede hacer la pregunta solo en inglés?
¿Cómo la contabilidad, como un ejemplo, yo poniéndote accountable,
Sí.
te da soporte en tu cambio de mentalidad?
Okay, like when I start coming here, every time I hear you, let's see like example. I stay my roommate, he moves. So I decide, like you say, the comfort zone. So I can decide wherever bring a new roommate or stay alone, pay more, but it take you on my comfort zone. So I make that happen. So I'm painting everything, I'm renovating everything because I want to start a new beginning of my life. So that's where every time I hear you, get out of your comfort zone. That's in every place, the spiritual, mentally, financieramente, everywhere, in every topic on your life, we have to get out from the comfort zone. So that's what I learned from you.
That's a good perspective, the good story that you brought along. Because let's use Gio as an example. You have lived with roommates.
Yes.
I've never lived with nobody.
No, I mean with my family, but when I moved to Pasay, I started, yeah.
But you know why I like living solo?
I don't like, yeah.
Huh?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you why.
Next time you bring it, yeah.
Why do you think I like living by myself?
It's a peace. It's all your energy. I mean, you don't have to.
When you get your shit together,
yeah.
Self-love, self-care, happiness, inner peace, independence, time management.
Yeah.
Life happens for you.
That's true.
You get me?
Yeah.
Like everything is just more peaceful, right? See, believe it or not, it's not that I don't like sharing, because sharing is caring.
Yes.
But certain things I don't like sharing.
That's
like,
true.
for example, we have a lot of bathrooms here, but I also have my own bathroom.
Thank God you bring that.
See? Just using that as an example.
Yeah.
Imagine living with somebody or, working with somebody, right? Like in my case here in the corporate office, and me using the same bathrooms as everybody else. Nah, with all due respect, I want to have my own bathroom.
That's true.
Make sense?
The last time you were
That's our
talking about
standards.
the last time you were talking about that, I was listening and say, that's true. Like I don't have peace even in my bathroom because the other guy is. I love you. It's every. I mean, I like to keep the.
It was not a girl, a guy.
No, it's a guy. It's a roommate.
Okay.
So I mean, I
you
get
see,
out.
if it would have been me, I would have just rent to female.
I know, no, I've been living
Female
with,
gotta look
with
good
females.
too.
No, I do
Nah,
not.
just
No,
kidding.
but I was the one who get there because I separated from my girlfriend. I was living,
Okay.
so she said, "Oh, you have 1 month to move." I said, "Oh, it's not easy to find." Okay, that's another story. But the thing is that he has other hobbies. I have other hobbies. So now he moves. So I stay alone. I'm fixing the bathroom. I'm fixing my room. I'm fixing everything. I'm
But do
making.
you own the house?
No, I don't own it. That's the future. Thank to you because you
But
bring
you
me that
see,
to my mind.
how much you're investing into all that?
I mean, I learned from you, you know.
You see, but that's the thing. A lot of
Yes.
people see. If I was you, I'll delay gratification.
Yeah,
And I'll move with a sense of urgency to get the house, not now, yesterday.
yeah, that's true.
You get me?
Yeah.
But that's people's problem based on my perspective,
You know,
how I see the world.
the thing is, first I wanted to make a business with my brother. I mean, everything. You know what? You know.
Yeah, but you see,
that was my.
if you tell
my
me all those
target, you know?
things, I'll give you strategies.
Yes.
Like yesterday.
I didn't was with you. Now I'm with you, so I'm learning everything from you. Thank you. You
Let's
know?
talk about Gio
Yes.
now, tracking your progress. Reflecting on your progress keeps you motivated and focused on continuous improvement. Why is tracking progress essential for maintaining new thought patterns?
¿Cómo las?
¿Cómo traquearlo el progress? You see, I'll give you perspective.
Yeah.
How many years you have in the United States, but once again?
More than 10 years.
Okay, your English,
Yeah.
you gotta like put it on your calendar.
Now I put it.
You got
thank
me? How much time are you devoting to English?
What was
Every day, how
Yeah.
much time are you giving English? To
now?
learn English?
Now I'm practicing English in the gym. I'm talking to everybody to speak English. I'm practicing.
Okay, but
Yes.
apart from practicing with people, you gotta also do the work by yourself.
Okay.
Self-improve by yourself.
Yes. I haven't done that.
How
I
much
have to
time
do
are
it.
you basically giving?
No, I'm not. I'm not
You
doing that.
you gotta
I have
block
to
an
make
hour for that.
I have to
Bro.
make that. Yes.
Straight up.
Yeah.
I'm
no,
serious.
that's why I'm sitting here talking to you, trying my. I mean, not trying, doing it. You know, if I was before, trust me, I don't do it. And I don't care if you tell me. I don't care if you nobody. I don't do it. But it's good for me, so I'm making it.
Accountability
Yes.
is the glue that ties commitment to results.
Yes, I'm not focusing in the
So having a mentor coach, having people that hold you
Yeah.
accountable. You got me? You saw Vanessa. Vanessa keeps
Yeah.
improving. I
Yes.
bet you anything, Vanessa, the way she's going, I'm going to say this on video. Vanessa, you could come to wrap it up with me. Impact of mindset on life outcomes. The way she's going,
Yes.
she's going to be able to take her English a year from now. Vanessa's English is going to be like us.
Nice.
I'm serious.
Yes. No, I mean like.
Because she's
Yeah.
all in now.
You know, if I was before, I don't want to embarrass myself. I'm not coming here talking to you because you have. I mean, it's not only your English, your mindset. You're a beast talking. So it's talking to me. It's embarrassing myself because I don't know how to express myself.
But it's all perspective. Like
I don't see it like that.
I don't see it.
I don't see it like that.
I don't see like you're embarrassing yourself.
Yeah.
I see you. I see strength. When people get out of the comfort zone,
Yeah.
how I see it, I see strength. Because I'll
That's
be
true.
doing the same thing.
That's
If I go
why
to China, I'll go speaking Chinese the first day.
Nice.
Because before I get there, the first thing I'll learn, Gio, straight up,
Yeah.
I'll learn all the bad words. You have to. People are gonna tell you, hey, no bad word. No, you have to learn it.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that you will go to other places and they'll curse you out in those words. Serious.
Yeah. No. I mean, I was talking the other day English. I was talking to a friend. She's a girl, and I think the boyfriend. I don't know. He came and he started laughing about my English. I said, bro. I mean, don't try to smart, making me feel like stupid. You know.
You want to know what's the best way to talk to him?
Yeah.
Huh? Not talking to him at all.
Okay. Nice.
Feeling petty for him.
Yeah.
You get me? Because
They was laughing.
in the Bible it says, right? If they laugh at you, don't worry.
Yeah.
God is gonna put your enemies to be laughed at.
Nice. I like it.
That's deep.
Yeah, that's it.
That guy, you bring him around me,
Yeah.
I'll promise you, I'll crush him. I'll eat him alive.
I trust. I believe you.
I'll
I
promise
believe
you.
Yeah. I believe you.
You don't gotta believe me. I'm 1,000,000,000%. Without knowing the guy, I'll eat him alive.
Yeah. 'cause
I'm
you-
around guys all my life. I'm 34 years old.
Yeah.
Gio. Been around male, female, humans in general all my life. I don't I respect all for you now.
Yeah, I feel, yeah.
I don't ever make sense.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
people that were not there make fun of me.
In Mexico, we say, that's me too. I'm manso, pero no menso, you know? I'm nice, but
We should do an episode. Manso, pero no menso.
pero no menso, you know?
Write it down.
I
Hey,
mean,
text it.
no, because
Manso,
I'm nice,
pero no menso.
that means
Para el camino del guerrero.
I'm stupid. I'm not stupid, you
I'm
know?
serious.
I'm nice, but if you want
As a
to
matter of fact, we could do that
yeah.
one today.
I like it, yeah.
Manso, pero no menso.
La actitud donde sale.
¿Viste? I'm serious.
Every creating.
Change your thoughts and you change your world. So I could wrap it up, Gio, with Vanessa. What else can you tell the world when it comes to Gio? Why you have to change the way you think?
I mean, if you let's see, if you I say my thinking is the best way to make everything, I'm wrong because I haven't made it. So I have to listen to you because you already have it. I mean, if you, I'm not want to offend nobody, but if you one fat guy want to tell me how to lose weight, I'm not going to listen because he has the word, but he's not.
Will you listen to me when it comes to body also?
That's the body, you know.
Huh?
So I'm not going to listen to you.
Will you listen to me also with the body?
I mean, yeah, I listen
stand
to
up
you.
now. You stand up too. You're a trainer, right? You know why I'm calling you out? Because you got a shirt all night. I thought it said trainer. Didn't you have a shirt that said trainer? Oh, you have it there? Yeah. Bring me that shirt, Vanessa, please. So look, for example, look at me, right? You're a trainer, right? Yeah. Gio's walking around with a shirt, a sweater that says trainer. Yeah, you're promoting yourself what? As a trainer, right? So you could probably what? Attract customers, clients, right? Right? Yeah. But you also wrote it for a reason.
Yes.
Right?
I went to the gym, yeah.
You want to know what's the point I'm trying to bring across? You shouldn't be embarrassed or ashamed.
No.
For example,
I love to be a trainer.
You love to be a what? A trainer?
Yes, I like it. That's my passion.
That's your passion.
People, yeah.
Okay, helping people is your passion.
Yes.
But I'm gonna tell you something. If you're a trainer operating through implementation, yeah, your time is money.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you have time to develop your English?
No, I don't have. I mean, I'm busy working right now, so but that's temporary. You know, that's why I'm working my dreams.
Do you have time to work on your leadership skills to be able to move trainers? Who you think makes more? A trainer that trains people or a trainer that train people? That's deep. Es mentira.
That's true, but that's you.
El micrófono.
I mean, I'm not driving a Lambo, so I have to listen to you. You know what I mean?
Well, you see the perspective?
Yeah.
Now, who you think makes more? A trainer that trains people? A trainer that trains trainers that train people? Or a trainer that communicates about two trainers and two people? The psychology of training, nutrition, how to become a trainer, how to become an online fitness coach.
Yeah. That's why I'm here with you. Making that, you know?
Now, there's still levels to this game. Who you think makes more? The trainer that operates through his imagination, visualization, right? That creates opportunities for other trainers to be able to also have their own podcast so they could do the same.
Yeah, that's
right. Right? So they could also continue the chain of the stuff I was saying.
No, I mean, that's the one that make, I mean, that's
so I could bring you in the elevator.
Yeah.
But straight up, and I'm going to tell you here also on video.
Yeah.
You got to be coachable.
I'm always coachable.
You're coachable.
I'm always coachable.
And I tell people they got to shut up and listen.
Yeah, that's why I always listen to you. Yeah.
I don't mean to tell them that word.
Yeah.
Hard word.
No,
that book that says shut up and listen, he's worth $8 billion.
I mean,
that guy, $10 billion.
I like it.
That guy, he owns the biggest franchise.
Yeah.
Restaurant, like luxury.
Yes.
Like, you know, exotic restaurants.
Yeah, I like it.
And he owns two basketball teams. LA Clippers and the Denver Nuggets, if I'm not mistaken. Tillman Fertitta. So I got to shut up and listen myself.
That's true.
When he talks, I shut up and listen.
Yeah, I love to listen, you know? That's me.
But now you love to listen.
Yes.
Now you got to love to apply.
That's what I'm applying. I'm applying.
Right?
Yeah, always applying it.
Okay.
But, yes.
To wrap this up with you, one thing. Cash flow quadrant. Is time money for you?
No, time is freedom. Time is life, no money.
Where do you work?
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, right now I do Italian bread. I do a trainer. That's what I work. Yes.
Okay. Italian bread?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do there?
The bread.
The bread? You don't manage people?
No, I don't manage people. No, no, right there. Yeah.
Who you think makes more? The one moving the people or the one doing the work?
That's why I'm here. I want to move people because I'm good to doing that. You know.
Okay.
I like to do that.
So-
but first, I have to work on myself. If you met Gio, the Gio, 20 years Gio, is nothing to this Gio. So I've been working myself.
But
You know?
now, remember, how old are you?
Yeah.
How
I'm
old are you?
34.
34.
Yes.
That's 14 years.
Yeah.
The 20-year-old Gio
Yeah.
compared to the 34-year-old
Yeah.
Gio,
Nothing
it's me and you are
compared.
the same age,
Yeah.
right? What
But-
makes the difference
no,
between...
But it's the same age, but it's not the same life.
But you see?
Yes.
You know why? Because I put myself on a growth environment.
Yes, and you were in that growing environment. I
So
wasn't in the
now
growing environment.
you're in the growth environment.
That is, and
So-
I had to make it first for me, you know. Now in the growing environment. In 34 years, you make it before. But I don't choose that, you know. But I don't make that excuse. And now it's my decision to change that.
So
That's
now
why I'm here.
I'm gonna put it in perspective.
Yeah.
Time is not money,
No.
right? With money, you can buy people's time,
Yes.
right? Or with money, you can make money.
Or buy freedom. My freedom with money.
Okay, buy back your time.
Yeah.
In another word,
Yeah.
right? We're gonna do an episode for CMR Business Consulting, me
Yeah.
and you,
Yeah.
in Spanish, how I'm gonna help you buy back your time. So you can quit that Italian bread.
No, that's my.
Because if you love doing,
yeah.
do you love doing Italian bread?
No, I don't. I mean, I like it. But if you are,
Do you love it? I said, do you love it?
No. I know. I listen to me. I like it. I don't love it because I don't like to work for nobody. That's why I'm working on myself. But before, if I don't work on my mindset, if I get money, I'm going to lose myself. I don't want that. So that's why I'm here. If I don't work on my mindset, trust me, I wouldn't be here because people get offense. The way you talk, they get offense. I don't get offense. I like it. But I feel it's like talking to you. I drive number 6. The way you see it, you see number 9. The way I see it is number 6. Because my life.
That's why I was born 6'9".
That's mine.
I was born June
Yeah.
9th.
Oh, you see?
6'9". 6,
Yeah.
9.
You see?
6 upside down.
I understand the way you see it, but you have to understand the way I see it too. I mean, not making excuse, but making it grow. I want to grow too, you know, because my life is not the same of you. I didn't grow the same people as you. I mean, so that's why I'm talking right now here to you.
We're
So
going to do
listen.
me and Gio an episode for El Camino del Guerrero next. I'm going to wrap it up with Vanessa. Thank
Yeah.
you, Gio.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, Gio. Whether you think you can or think you can, you're right. Henry Ford. To wrap this up with Vanessa, embracing accountability in mindset shifts. I did that with Gio. Impact of mindset on life outcomes. Your mindset shapes your reality. Pretty much what he was saying, right? The way you think impacts the opportunities you attract and the success you achieve, right? How does your mindset influence your life outcomes? Why did I pick you for this? Because I remember when Vanessa started her personal growth journey, I told her once, tiene que educarte. She took it personal. She took it like an offense. She was like, but I went to school. I graduated college. And I asked her, what was the last book you read? She's like, she read a book like 20 years ago.
Not like that, like maybe 6, 7.
No, Vanessa, be straight up. You said like 14 years ago.
Yeah, got 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, I didn't understand the way you wanted like me to project.
And
you
she's
know,
like, I don't need
to go to
read books.
educate myself.
Why would I need to read books when I already know everything?
Yeah.
I already know how life works.
This is my own mindset.
Right?
I know everything.
And just using the Vanessas of the world, that if she would have took it personal and would have judged the messenger, right? She would have missed the message. And if she would have missed the message, she would have missed the opportunity. She would have missed the opportunity. She would have missed the what? The blessing. God will send you the person you less think to bless you. God will send you a person that you think is literally está barriendo el piso contigo. He's showing you tough love. Because that's the only way you can literally get out of your comfort zone. Remember, pain is weakness leaving the body. Sometimes you got to literally go through pain, through some type of attack, mental attack, right? To be able to reflect. Pain plus reflection equals progress. Most people will never progress in life because they avoid the pain. The pain you're avoiding, believe it or not, is what's stopping your growth. No pain, no gain. That's even as a trainer, right? When you every rep, that's why I love the gym. When your muscles going through a little pain, it's because it's growing.
You can feel it, like,
right?
you know, like.
But people don't like pain,
No.
right? People run away from pain. I face pain. I love pain. When you face it, you make it your best friend.
It's gonna be easy.
So my question to you, Vanessa, is why is a mindset shift essential for sustainable success, but building a foundation for lasting change? Shifting your mindset creates lasting positive effects in all areas of your life, from relationships to career success. Why is a mindset shift essential for sustainable success?
Okay, when you have the right mindset, you're gonna be like to make better decision. You know, because I don't want to say I don't want it on myself because the old decision what I made before in my life,
Cucaracha, it
it's
was
just like
cucaracha type of decision.
very bad decision because now I reflect myself and say, oh my God, Vanessa, that's why everything has happened to me because I decide to bad decision in my life. But it's just like when you have your mindset, when you decide to be open and like coachable, how you say, and you listen to mentor and say, Vanessa, listen, you know you're not doing the right way because I can show the way, but if you're not listening, you're not gonna to be, because you're not open your mind. But now I'm coachable. I just listen.
Change your thoughts and you'll change your world.
Yeah.
Remember, the quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. If you change your thoughts, you'll change your world. Remember, the external world is a reflection of your inner world. Do not change the external world. Change the inner world. If you change your inner world, in another word, update your mindset, upgrade your operating system. You upgrade your phone, upgrade your mindset, right? Your external world is going to be easier. That's why my life always been easy, because I always been doing hard things.
Hard.
But hard things became easy. Make sense?
That's my saying. You know what I can say to Carlos now? It's hitting me a lot. I see my kids, like my daughter, my son, the old one, and they just tell me, "Mommy, I gotta have to work. I want to work." Like the mentality they have, it's like, even like explain to them, like try to work in yourself. How I do
I'll
it,
turn that into an opportunity.
and
Let's take your oldest daughter, and sorry to cut you off because I'm an opportunist,
mhm.
right? I've told you not one, two, not twice, not three. Told you 100 times. Let's create her a vision so she can have her podcast. So you could be coaching her, using her as an example in her same podcast of mother, daughter, right? Coaching, mentorship, right? From her beliefs towards the belief you embedded on her, towards your new beliefs and the new beliefs you're trying to embed in her, if it makes sense. So instead of talking to her not being recorded, talk to her while being recorded. Sit her down and just have a conversation with her. So, how you doing? Ta 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 ta. I'm doing excellent, mommy. How you? Oh, I'm doing excelentemente bien. Okay. La mente, and you go back and forth with her. So tell me, mommy, so you want to work? And you go back and forth, and then you bring that awareness to the world. Like a pretty much coaching her, mentoring her, parenting her, right? Because she's 18. But you saw that your daughter, 18, I'm not trying to talk your business out. She's 18. But her mindset is not 18. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Or no?
Yes, sure.
Right? For 18, she should have already She would have been my daughter. She would have been independent. As a matter of fact, my daughters right now,
100%. She had to be more independent.
to wrap this up, changing the way you think allows you to overcome limitations, embrace growth, and achieve long-term success. By adopting a growth mindset, an abundance mindset, practicing daily habits, and surrounding yourself with accountability, you can transform your life. Practicing daily habits. The secret is in your calendar. I already did an episode. I don't know if you watched it. Me and Emily. El secreto está en el calendario. Tag that episode on this channel. Huh? Yeah, Andy, we should do an episode one of these days. The secret's in your calendar in English. So you could ask me questions so we could bring clarity to the world. Why? Because the manies of the world, you know, the many people. I'm not saying many. I'm talking about many people. Many, como mucho, many. Man, the many people of the world, they don't see value in organizing their calendar. And what they don't understand is that your calendar is practicing daily habits. Practicing daily habits is your calendar. Thinking on paper is practicing daily habits. Because your thoughts are what? You're putting it on paper and you're going to have a word of what are positive, what are negative. Because you're not going to be writing negative thoughts, right? You're going to be writing gratitude, goals. You know, how can you get to your goals? Brainstorm things, right?
Yeah, you can put your mind empty. And
Surrounding yourself with accountability, people like us that hold you accountable, growing together, you can transform your life. With all that said, thank you, world. Subscribe, unsubscribe, like, dislike, whatever you do something. But I'd rather have negative comments than positive comments.
No,
I've never saw negative comments anyways.
Positive is better.
I like negative. I don't agree with her. I like negative. You see, I'm gonna tell you why. I've said this a trillion times.
Okay.
Positive comment put you in a comfort zone.
Oh, yeah.
Positive comment make you believe you're the big shit. Positive comment are literally, to me, comments that will keep you, you know, stagnated, still. I want negative comments. I want comments that get me out of my comfort zone. I want comments that literally give me a perspective outside the way I think, how I perceive the world. That's why I grow. And everything I do, I'm a high achiever. You don't got to tell me, I know it. Everything. When I say everything A through Z, I'm a high achiever. I'm in the 1% of the 1%. Everything I do. You know why? Mindset is what separates the best from the rest. That's why I speak the way I speak, with confidence. Yeah.